Hello, Virgo friends. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who it's your first time, welcome. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And today I'll be doing a general monthly reading for the month of March for the collective of Virgo. Any placement, they will all work. Okay, so how I do the monthly readings is they're broken down week by week, 1, 2, 3, 4. How's it start and how's it end? And then I usually pull one card of guidance at the end for the whole month overall. The way I'm doing this month is the same, but we're going to use major arcana only for how the weeks start and end, and then we'll use full tarot, major and minor, for clarifying. We're going to use the Augure, Ex-Anima, and the White Witch Tarot. All right. Going to pull all the week starts, and then I'll pull all the week ends. You ready? You're getting right into it, Virgo. Are you ready for this? All right, March, here we go. Week 1 for Virgo, week 1. The Fool, sideways, going into the reverse. So that's your life being at a point where the universe wants you to take a leap of faith. Going into the upright, my bad. To start a brand new pathway, a brand new point. What's the word? Part. I can't think of a better word. Of your life. The next part of your journey. And it's all about taking the leap of faith, head first diving in, being fully present, being as aligned as possible with your head, your heart, with your knowing and your being, with your being vulnerable, open, and your roots grounded, right? Letting faith be your compass and letting intuition be your guide, and just trusting in all of that, that everything will work out the way it's meant. And you're right. It's a little bit, there's a hesitation there. Let's see week 2. The World, that's a closing of a cycle. Week 2 is the Empress. All right, Virgo. Week 3, what's week 3? The Empress. Week 3 is the Emperor. That's divine counterparts. What is going on? So we have Aries is the Fool, Libra, Taurus is the Empress, Aries is the Emperor. Doesn't have to be any of those, but that's what they are, okay? Week 4. The World. Woo! All right, Virgo. Temperance on the split. That's a test of the universe about timing and control. Letting go of control. That's literally using faith as your compass. On the bottom is the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. So that is all about you getting on the wheel, letting your life go in the direction that the universe is flowing it, right? And going with the flow of it. Part of how you're going to get there is right now it's requiring a shift of perspective for you, where you have to, and it's a shift of perspective that comes from information outside of yourself. So it's for you to look at different sources for whatever is this main focus for you right now of this aspect of yourself. There's something about it that still needs to be shifted in the way you're looking at it and the way you're coming at it. The Magician is underneath the Temperance. So the Magician is trying to manifest something into the 3D. That's like something real that you can like touch, feel, and experience, be a part of. So let's see how your weeks end, yeah? Virgo. Excitement. All right, week 1. How does week 1 end for Virgo? How does week 1 end for Virgo? Oh my word. My fingernails. The Devil, sideways, going into the upright. So that's Capricorn, if it's relevant. It doesn't have to be. All right, you're battling with something this first week, with not giving into things that are temptations for you, things that keep you, behaviors that keep you stuck instead of growing. Week 2, how's it ending? How's week 2 ending for our Virgo friends? the moon sideways going into the reverse. So this could be about letting your intuition, believing in your intuition, trusting into your intuition, dealing with repressed memories or emotions. You start week 2 as the Empress and you end it with the moon. So it could be something hidden is coming to light. We'll have to see when we get there. All right, week 3, the Emperor. I'm going to have timestamps for you in the description box below. So for each week, so that you can come back throughout the month and check in with the weeks if you want. Okay. Week 3, how's it end for Virgo? How does week 3 end for Virgo? How does week 3 end for Virgo? It ends with the Empress, sideways going into the upright. I've already felt like the Empress is you, and I feel like the Emperor might be you too. So it might be you aligning your masculine and feminine aspects, but you're sideways going into the upright. Curious. Okay. The Emperor on the split of that and the World. So this is ending a cycle. It seems to be ending a cycle with this Emperor. Okay. I'm going to reshuffle these. Week 4, the World. How's it ending? It's very clearly that the universe wants a cycle for you to be done. And it looks like you get there by week 4. Like you're accepting of it. Let's see. How's it ending? How's week 4 ending? How is week 4 ending? How is week 4 ending for Virgo? High Priestess is on the bottom. I knew this. I knew it. The Emperor. I knew it. 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 The Lovers and the High Priestess. All right. So this is about you and an Emperor. Whoo. All right. And a cycle ending and the next phase happening. It ends with the Emperor in their strength. So let's dig in, yeah? Week 1. Timestamps. Okay. Week 1 is the Fool, sideways going into the upright, and the Devil, sideways going into the upright. So let's see. We're going to use the Night Sun Tarot. What can Virgo do to get this Fool into the upright? What can Virgo do to get the Fool into the upright for week 1? The Page of Cups. Okay. That is opening up. Being in a place where you're considering, you're in the very beginnings of exploring an option, and it has to do with your heart and with a relationship, which we clearly already know, right? It looks like you're holding back a little bit. There's doubt and mistrust. That's what it looks like. You're not really sure. You're not really sure about this. about this path and about this Emperor. I could be wrong. It could be the other way around and the Empress. We're going to figure it out as we move along here. The Nine of Swords going into the, okay, into the reverse, which is good. The Nine of Swords is crippling anxiety. It's letting it, it's being at a place where you have allowed it to overtake you. But where you are in week one is you're combating that. You're working on not letting that happen. So that's why I guess your Fool hasn't fully happened yet. You are still healing and you're still making the decision of if you're going to stay in your comfort zone where you have been safe but stagnant and small, or move forward and be open and let that pain and anxiety that has moved you from the past not be the things moving you anymore, right? So let's see what this Devil is for you. What is the Devil for Virgo? What is it? How is the Devil showing up for Virgo? The Six of Cups. It's past life soulmate. You feel bound. You feel bound to this person, Emperor or Empress. Queen of Wands and the Devil on the bottom. Queen of Wands is Aries again. Okay, doesn't have to be. Let's pull another one. How is this Devil showing up for Virgo? What is this Devil that Virgo has to deal with? The Moon again. That's how week 2 ends. One more. One more. Dude, it's this like there's deep feeling of emotional sadness. It's like you're distraught almost. Like it's stressing you out, whatever this ending is. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, a lot of choices and being overwhelmed. I feel like it's too intuition based for you. Really being able to count on your intuition and trust in your intuition. And in not knowing everything, but like finding your truth. The Ten of Wands. Putting down, there's burdens you're carrying that aren't yours to carry. And you've been carrying them and you're making things way, way harder on yourself. And they have to do with a soulmate connection. And maybe you feel powerless to it. The Devil again on the split. And the Ten of Cups. It's tied into your idea of happiness, of happily ever after. The Tower on the bottom. It's letting the things that, this relationship needs to go to a different level. It needs to shift. And so there is a falling apart and you need to let that happen so that your true self can come and stand strong. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, so that ends with you as the Empress in week 2. So you get there. Whatever you're going through right now, because this is week 1 as I'm doing this reading, you're going to get through it. You're going to come out as the Empress. So there's still, the Moon is how it ends sideways. So there's still a little bit of unknown something that is affecting your decisions. Okay. I'm thinking of the question. What does Virgo need to know about the Empress? Is that the right question? Yeah, what is it about the Empress that is important for Virgo to understand in order to keep them on the path to their highest vibrational good? It's absolutely metamorphosis, 1,100%. It's the becoming of you, for sure. It's the taking on the skin of the Empress and living in that, confident in all aspects of yourself. Peaceful, productive, creative, in the flow of the universe. Welcoming, nurturing. We're not going to take it because it didn't fall, but it's the King of Wands, which is Leo, but doesn't have to be. The Page of Swords, okay. Strength card. Your will is being tested by the universe. It's a time for you to fortify your will, right? Fortify your ability to believe in yourself and to look into yourself and to pull from your own reserve. It's about refilling, reestablishing and refilling and preserving your energetic reserve, right? There's something about it that you still don't really trust. You're like a little bit looking over your shoulder. You're getting information. You're looking for information right now. And I think maybe that's not what you need to do right now. You need to, any information you're looking for should be about the care and keeping of yourself. And then once you are steady in yourself, it doesn't matter what comes at you because you'll be able to handle it no matter what it is because you are strong and fortified. You feel me? The Four of Wands. Sideways, going into the reverse. Yeah, that's about a union not coming together, right? There's disharmony in a union. And something that was once celebrated is there's a instability, there's a mistrust. The Hermit, that was in the reverse, so not sure which, that could be that you need to be in the Hermit mode or that you've been in the Hermit mode and it's time for you to come out of it, to give yourself credit for all the healing you have done. I think it's also about, fortifying your relationship with yourself and also being very clear about what the perfect, it's not the right word, relationship for you is. What are the qualities the person needs? What are the characteristics? What are the actions that need to be taken both by you and your partner? And you know what I'm saying? Because you need to like actually know it, like sit down and compile data on that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is, the King of Pentacles is Taurus. This is you, though, in your power. You know what I mean? You're at home in the Pentacles because that's you. That's your sign. My fingers are so cramped from in all of the other readings, this tarot, it took forever. And I mean, like, in one reading, it was like 10 minutes of shuffling to get them out. They just want to come out. And man, your fingers cramp up. And mine are really sore right now. Okay. Back to you. How to keep the Empress in her power. What I'm feeling is that you've been looking for validation outside of yourself, and you have been You've been looking for validation outside of yourself that you are worthy. And what needs to happen right now is for you to look inside yourself and know that you are worthy. And be clear about what you need in a relationship. There's a book that I've read. It's got a really kind of not great title, but it's a really easy read. And it's a really great book, and it's super helpful. And it's called If the Buddha Dated. Weird title, right? It's a little embarrassing, but it's super, super, super helpful and has exercises in there. So that's what I'm feeling like. It's time for you right now to do self-care for yourself and make sure all your hierarchical needs are met, and to establish clearer what you want and who you are. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. Yeah. The 7 of Cups on the bottom and the 9 of Wands. That's don't give up. Don't give up. Be aware if you're making decisions from a place of fear or a place of unsteadiness. You want to make decisions from a place of peace, right? Okay. Let's look at the moon. What can you tell Virgo about the moon? Why is this moon heading into the reverse? Did I write down the... I didn't write down the timestamp for week 2. Gosh darn it. It's all right. The 10 of Pentacles. So that's connected into your legacy, into what your idea of stability, what your end game is for your life, your career, your partnership, where you're going to live, what your quality of life is, all the work you put into it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're figuring that out. This is a time for you to figure that out. That was the Chariot. The Magician. Yeah, it is. It's totally about that. It's about gathering all your resources. Gathering your resources and looking to yourself too, and letting go of control. The Lovers again. And the Strength card on the bottom. Yeah. Finding that equal give and take, right? Being clearer about what that looks like and what your intentions are. Where are you manifesting from? A place of fear or a place of peace? Okay, week 3. I'm going to write this down. The Emperor and the Empress. Week 3, there's some kind of showdown, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, Virgo. Okay. What does Virgo need to know about the Emperor? What is the most important thing that Virgo needs to know about the Emperor for week 3? What is the most important thing Virgo needs to know about the Emperor for week 3? The Three of Swords in reverse. There's a moving away from the heartbreak. It could be an apology. The Lovers again. The Queen of Cups underneath that. That's Cancer. It doesn't have to be. The Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Equal give and take. And the Seven. Okay. It's about realigning your chakras. It's about getting your energetic reserve preserved and filled up so that you have overflow to give from. But it's about the Emperor. The Emperor doing that. Also you, but because I think you guys you're not mirroring each other, but there's overlap. Do you feel me? Let's pull in another one. What else is important for Virgo to know about this Emperor? Or why is the Three of Swords? What's important for Virgo to know about the Three of Swords in the reverse? What's important for Virgo to know about the Three of Swords in reverse? I keep hearing atonement. So no justice or judgment has come out, but the King of Wands again. So you may be dealing with a Leo or somebody with fire in their chart, but this is sideways going into the reverse. So this is somebody struggling with standing on their feet in a solid place. The Devil and the World. One more on this Emperor. Just a little clearer about the Emperor for Virgo. The Lovers. Sideways going into the reverse. There's a recognition of an imbalance, of a disharmony, right? There's a recognition of the pain caused by the Emperor. And there's again, the Devil and the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. It's about the truth coming to light and someone's battle and journey with letting the truth come to light and holding space for the truth and repairing what needs to be repaired. They're trying to do that, right? Now remember, week 4 ends with the Emperor again in the upright. So week 4 starts with the World and ends with the Emperor. Let's see you, the Empress, sideways. Whew, gosh, Virgo. Why are you sideways? How do we get the Empress into the upright? It could be just that you are holding back. Like maybe in week 3, the Emperor is going to come to you and present something to you, but it's not equal. It's close, but it's not right there. And so you're not really sure about, you're holding back a little. Let's see. Why is the Empress? What has to happen for the Empress to be in the upright? What has to happen for the Empress to be in the upright? What has to happen for Virgo, for the Empress to be in the upright? What has to happen for the Empress to be in the upright? Oh, wow. Getting a pain. Ooh. The Knight of Pentacles. Steadiness. That's you. That's you in your power. Reliability, steadiness, moving when you're ready. Totally. Moving when you're ready. When you know it's the right time. When everything is in alignment. That's wonderful. The Judgment. The Hangman. That's having that shift of perspective, excuse me, in the way that you look at things and letting it birth you into the next metamorphosis of you, which for you is becoming a phoenix. It's becoming a phoenix. That's your judgment. And the Ace of Cups, yes. And the journey, which will bring you right into the new beginning in unconditional, in your journey to unconditional love and the world, the closing. You are closing off the old cycles. It's closing off. Woo! Virgo, this is good. This is intense, and it's intense, but it's good. Just focus on the care and keeping of you and what you want, okay, for the month of March. We're going to go to week 4. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Like, look, where's the, I can't even see. Okay. All right. The world. What does Virgo need to know about the world? Do I use a different, no, I'm going to use the Tower of Curious Creatures. So there's so many, I've only used that one other deck and so many cards are out. I want to be able for all the cards to have an opportunity to come out again. And I feel like that the universe wants that too. All right. Are you ready? What does Virgo need to know about the world? What is important for Virgo to know about the world? The Two of Pentacles. That is you being at a place where there are seemingly opposing absolutes, necessities, and figuring out how to merge them together. So it could be two families coming together. You know what I'm saying? It could be, how do you fit something into your schedule? Like you were living this one certain, you know, the way you had been living, and then an injury happened and now you have to do physical therapy. How are you going to fit that into your already packed schedule? It's stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's the juggling and figuring out of that, of steadying your foundation to keep moving up to the 10 of Pentacles. The Death is letting yourself be reborn. The 3 of Pentacles underneath that is including, is collaboration. It's collaboration. It's support. The Knight of Swords on the bottom is cutting out anything that doesn't serve you, anything or anyone, swiftly, having clarity, knowing and being able to move in quickly and efficiently. Let's pull one more though. What else does Virgo need to know about this world card? Or let's ask this. What are the two things? What are the things that Virgo is juggling with, merging together? What's the first thing? The 8 of Pentacles, that's being a master alchemist of you and the dedication to that. Your dedication and your commitment to doing the work on yourself, for yourself. And what's the other? What's the other thing? What's the other? What is the other aspect? The Emperor! Virgo, you have a soul tie. This Emperor is not leaving. Not leaving. The end is there. The shifting is coming. All right, so let's go right to the wave. The Knight of Cups is being, your Emperor, it looks like it's going to come back. 6 of Pentacles. And possibly come back and offer you the relationship that you have wanted. You know, it's going to be committed to the care and keeping of it. The Lover's on the bottom, Virgo! Oh my gosh, Virgo. Okay, jeez, I'm so sweaty. All right. Woo! This is, I'm like blushing for you. This is intense and it's so passionate and there's a lot going on and there's a lot of groundedness though. Okay. Week 4, ending with the Emperor, which I think we just figured out, but what is important for Virgo to know about the Emperor? Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. It's funny because the Five of Swords was on the bottom, I think, originally, before I just moved it around. Okay. That is dealing with one foot in, one foot out. That is looking at why this Emperor has been one foot in, one foot out. The Emperor looking at it. What is important for Virgo to know about the Emperor in week 4? The Eight of Wands. When they figure it out, they're going to come at you like that. Like you're going to get hit by 8 arrows from Cupid all at once. Like they're going to try to send them your way. The Three of Wands in reverse. That's a delay. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Swords on the bottom. Justice. The Ace of Swords. Yeah. It's about, okay, hold on. The Star and the Empress. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. This has been a really long, ongoing battle for both of you. Like it's been a journey, and it's had so many ups and downs for both of you. And there's been a lot of in and out and questions of commitment. And I think for both of you, your commitment to yourselves first is what really has been standing in the way. Your commitment to yourself fully. You know what I'm saying? And that I feel like for both of you has been getting stronger and stronger, possibly a little stronger for you than the Emperor in your life. But your working on yourself is directly connected to them working on themselves. You're a mirror for them and vice versa. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is all about being in the truth on the journey to enlightenment, to clarity, to keeping your knowing in alignment instead of thinking, overthinking, doubting, anxiety, keeping yourself grounded so you can have clear vision, both of you, right? Not settling anymore, not holding back, not being one foot in, one foot out, but being all feet in, all heart and commitment and will in, all in. Virgo. Holy poop, geez Louise, don't give up. This is definitely a journey that is exhausting but exhilarating at the same time. Okay, we're gonna pull an oracle card for you, and it's gonna be, we're gonna pull a Romance Angels. No, we are, and I might do one different one. Yeah, I'll do one different one too. But we're gonna do a Romance Angels. I'm gonna look at my other oracle decks that I haven't pulled out. So I don't, okay, give me a moment, but we're going to do this first. Okay. One card from the Romance Angels for the overall, for Virgo to keep in mind. Overall advice about the situation for the month of March. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together, being clear about what you want, right? Week 2. That's all you need. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. All right, we're going to pull a Sacred Geometry card for you, and then we're wrapping it up. Virgo. This is dope. You ready? One overall card for Virgo for the month of March. It's in reverse, Flower of Life 36. And it makes a difference in this deck. There are reversals. Not all of them read reversals. Language of silence, language of light. Oh, guess what? There is no reversed aspect for the flower of life. It says it right at the bottom. All right, so here we go. This pattern called the flower of life is one of the most universal pieces of sacred geometry available to us. The figure is found flash burned into granite on walls of the Osiris, the Temple of Resurrection in Egypt. Also found in more than 18 countries around the globe, from Turkey to Tibet, from China to the Yucatan. Maybe look into the flower of life. Maybe this symbol is really important for both of you right now. It the flower of life has imprinted its wisdom upon humankind. It represents a lattice of pure life force containing our cellular memory, and it becomes the matrix of all matter. You are asked to imagine this pattern existing as a three-dimensional holographic image made up of 19 interlocking spheres. You may even wish to draw this beautiful shape using a compass. One radius creates this amazing glyph. First, draw a circle, add a second, using any point on the circumference of the first as a center. Continue drawing circles, using each intersection as a center until you create a figure that looks like the one on the card. Maybe you and your emperor should do this and give them to each other, or get tattoos of them on each other. The flower of life is an Akashic information system, meaning it contains records of all that was, all that is, and all that will be. I keep seeing a giant painting above your bed of this. The messages it offers are both intimately personal and universal. Open your awareness to the knowledge contained herein and listen to the responses you receive. Trust that what comes to you is of the light and meant to be of assistance in achieving your highest good. As the blueprint for all creation, the flower of life will always have something new to teach you. Virgo, that was very, very intense. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you for coming and sharing your energy with me, and thank you for coming and holding space for me so that I can attempt to translate the messages coming through for you. I will see you guys in about 2 weeks at your mid-monthly. Until then, bye Virgos.